Hey guys, welcome back to Healthy Grocery Girl. I am obviously not Megan. My name is Aaron and I am Megan's husband and business partner here at Healthy Grocery Girl. And since Megan and I both love to cook, we thought it would be fun if I got in front of the camera a couple times and shared some recipes with you guys. So today I'm gonna be sharing with you a plant-based, creamy 3-potato salad. First, we are going to need some potatoes. I'm using baby red, Yukon Gold, and sweet potatoes. I like to use a peeler and remove any funny looking spots or eyes. Then give them a good scrub and rinse. Now we need to chop and boil our potatoes. The key for making good potato salad is to make all the pieces kind of an even size. So I'm just gonna start slicing these potatoes. These are probably, you got the sweet potato here, this is probably about a 1/2 inch thick. Let's just throw these in the pot over here. Now with the sweet potatoes, I cut them into rounds about a 1/4 inch thick. But with the baby reds and the Yukon Gold potatoes, I'm quartering them. Or with these Yukon Golds, they're a little big, so I'm doing a little more than quarters. Cutting it into 6 here. And they don't all have to be the same shape, but they're all about a 1/2 inch thick. All right, so we've finished chopping our potatoes. Got them all diced up here. And next we're gonna boil them. Just start with them in a pan here, and we're gonna add some room temperature water. I've got some room temperature filtered water right here. We're just gonna fill up the pot. Gonna turn it on high. We also wanna add a little bit of salt to the water. So I've got a salt grinder here, just maybe like a 1/2 teaspoon. And once you bring these potatoes to a boil, then you're gonna wanna lower the heat just a little bit and bring them down to like a simmer or a soft boil, and then cook them that way. It should take anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes, depending on how big and thick your potatoes are. You just wanna make sure you start testing them right around the 10-minute mark to see how done they are. The reason we put the potatoes in room temperature water and bring it all to a boil together is it provides a more even cooking of the potatoes. If we just throw our potatoes into water that's already boiling, it tends to cook the outside of the potato before it cooks the inside of the potato. While the potatoes boil, let's dice some veggies and make our sauce. Today, I'm keeping it simple with a red pepper and a shallot. You can add any crunchy vegetables you prefer to the salad, such as maybe carrots, celery, or onion. To make our sauce, we are gonna start with soaked cashews. So right here I have 3/4 cup of cashews that we've soaked overnight. And the reason we do that is because it softens the cashews, and when we blend them, it's gonna make them much creamier than if you just started with raw cashews. After you soak them, you wanna drain the water out and give them a really good rinse. Now, to our soaked cashews, we're gonna add some things to add some flavor. So the first is we're gonna add some mustard. You could use yellow mustard, sweet mustard, spicy mustard, whatever kind of mustard you prefer. I'm using some stone ground mustard. We're just gonna put that right in. All right, we're also gonna add a little bit of coconut milk. This is about 3 tablespoons of full fat canned coconut milk. Put that in, this will help make it creamy as well. And then we're gonna add some salt and pepper. This is about a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, probably about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. It's really based on your preference. But I like a lot of salt. Now we're gonna give it a good blend. So I'm just using a little bullet blender here, but you can use any kind of blender. Shake it together, and then I forgot one ingredient. One of the key ingredients, you need to add a little bit of water in here. So I've got about 1/3 cup of water. That's gonna help get everything mixed and blended. I like to start with just a little bit of water, and you can always add some more if it's not creamy enough for you. Much better. Now that we've got our cashew sauce all blended, we're gonna add it to a large mixing bowl, and we're gonna throw in a few more flavorings. So we're gonna add in a few more things. We've got some minced garlic here. It's about a 1/2 tablespoon. We've got some diced dill pickles here. You can use relish or anything like that, a couple tablespoons. And remember, you can get this full recipe off of our blog at healthygrocerygirl.com. We also have some fresh dill, 2 tablespoons of fresh dill chopped up. Dill is a key ingredient to potato salad. If you don't have dill, I don't call it potato salad. We're gonna mix that around, and we're gonna add in our diced veggies that we diced up earlier. Got our diced red bell pepper in there, and we've got our chopped up shallots. And you can keep the shallots kind of whole, or you can chop them up a lot. I kind of like them little whole so that you can see them, but if they're too strong for you, it can be good to chop them up even more. All right, so we're gonna just get that really mixed together. This looks great, it smells great, and I'm sure it is going to taste amazing. All right, so our sauce is mixed and our potatoes are done. Now, when you're cooking your potatoes, you don't wanna cook them 100% of the way there. You wanna cook them kind of like al dente, like pasta, about 90%, because they're still gonna be hot, and so they're gonna continue to soften up as we drain them and mix them into our sauce. So I'm gonna turn the heat off here, and I'm gonna drain the potatoes over at the sink. Give them a good shake, get all the water out. All right, so we've got our potatoes, all 3 kinds. We've got our Yukon Gold, our baby reds, and our sweet potatoes, and they're boiled, nice and soft, and we're gonna add them in with our sauce. I'll do this carefully so I don't spill too much. There we go. And I'm gonna need a bigger spatula than this. Sorry about that, wasn't prepared. All right, got a big spatula here, and we're just gonna get these mixed right in. I like to mix the potatoes and the sauce when the potatoes are still hot. Some people like to cool their potatoes down, but I think when they're still hot, then it kind of absorbs the sauce a little bit more. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but it's how I feel about potato salad. So this looks amazing. Kind of messy, but amazing. Kind of mix softly because you don't want to crush the potatoes when you're mixing them in. Still tastes the same if they're crushed, but it looks a little bit better. And we're gonna add a little bit of fresh dill on top, which I have off to the side. All right, so we got some fresh dill here, and I don't really need to chop it. I can just kind of pick it, throw it on. This gives such a great, refreshing, summery flavor. Perfect. It smells, I know you can't smell on YouTube, but it smells amazing. Just a little bit more. You don't want to go too over the top. All right. And that is it. This is our plant-based, creamy 3 potato salad. We've got sweet potatoes, Yukon Gold, baby reds, a cashew mustard sauce. It is phenomenal, and I think I'm gonna taste it because I haven't tasted it yet, and so I'm telling you it's good, but I need to make sure. Let's get a little sweet potato bite. Ooh, that's kind of big right there. That is awesome. I hope you enjoyed this video and recipe, and as a reminder, you can get the full recipe on our blog at healthygrocergirl.com. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.